Hello and welcome again to another Lumiapedia. I'm Cass Cross, your English Eternal Return caster, and today I'm back to introduce Eternal Return's newest character, Hisui. Meet Hisui, the newest test subject to join the experiment with a two-handed sword. Her unique skill structure changes its effects based on her number of stacks, and she excels at dominating melee combat to eliminate her enemies. Skill attacks grant Hisui Iaido stacks, which she can consume to adapt her skills to the changes that may arise during battle. Now let's take a look at her skills. Her kit consists of her Q, Rengeki, W, Iaido Strike, E, Getsurin Slash, R, Monohushizao / Tsubame Gaishi, and finally her passive, a Sword's Memory. Additionally, her Iaido stacks transforms her W, Iaido Strike, into one of three variations: Tear Cut, Flash Cut, or Nichirin Cut, offering a distinct and dynamic skill structure. Now let's start with her passive. Passive, a Sword's Memory. Passive, Hisui's basic attacks are unaffected by additional attack speed. Instead, her basic attack speed increases per level. Additionally, every time she gains additional attack speed, she gains some of her attack power as additional attack power. Each time she uses a skill, she gains a stack of a Sword's Memory. Basic attacks consume stacks of a Sword's Memory, reducing the cooldown of Rengeki and Getsurin Slash, and increasing her movement speed. This is a core skill for playing Hisui effectively. Both her Q and E skills have fixed cooldowns, so using the Sword's Memory to reduce skill cooldowns and gain Iaido stacks is crucial for adapting Iaido Strike during combat. Mastering the use of a Sword's Memory is key to maximizing Hisui's potential and boosting her overall power. Q, Rengeki. Hisui swings her Uchigatana, dealing skill damage. She then slams it down, dealing additional skill damage and slowing her target. This skill is the go-to option for getting Iaido stacks, as its passing speed scales with additional attack speed. So in order to make the most of it, it's important to build a certain level of attack speed through items and combine the skill seamlessly with basic attacks. W, Iaido Strike. Passive, letting a skill or weapon skill attack grants Hisui a stack of Iaido. This skill changes depending on the number of Iaido stacks and cannot be used without stacks. 1 stack, Clear Cut. Hisui draws her sword, dealing skill damage, and then sheathes it, dealing skill damage in the same area. Hitting an enemy with the draw grants her a shield, which increases per test subject hit. 2 stacks, Flash Cut. Hisui deals skill damage to all her enemies in her path. He then reappears behind the farthest enemy hit, dealing skill damage and knocking the target airborne. 3 stacks, Nichirin Cut. Hisui becomes untargetable and slashes all her enemies within range, dealing skill damage and healing based on her damage dealt. This skill is the highlight of Hisui's playstyle, offering incredible versatility in combat. Tear Cut is perfect for melee combats with quick execution. Flash Cut provides mobility for chasing or escaping, and Nichirin Cut deals area damage while instantly dispersing enemy aggro. While you only need Iaido stacks to activate the skill, mastering its timing and application can elevate Hisui's performance to the next level, making her a dominant force in battle. E, Getsurin Slash. Hisui dashes backward and draws her Wakizashi. She then slashes forward, dealing skill damage to all enemies in her path and at her final position. Although the range of the skill is short, it allows Hisui to dodge and close the gap on her target, making it a valuable tool for gaining the upper hand in combat when used strategically. R, Monohushizao / Tsubame Gaishi. Hisui unsheathes her Monohushizao, empowering herself. During this time, her basic attack range is increased, and her basic attacks and skills deal additional damage. Hisui can use Tsubame Gaishi while Monohushizao is active. Hisui prepares herself and slashes forward twice, dealing skill damage with each strike and slowing the target. She then delivers a lethal finishing strike in the central area, dealing true damage and instantly executing enemies with less than a certain HP threshold. Monohushizao, along a Sword's Memory, enhances Hisui's basic attack range and deals additional damage per attack. This skill helps make her transitions in combat smoother and more effective. She can also use Tsubame Gaishi within the skill's duration, dealing a sudden burst of damage over a wide area. Its central range includes an execution effect, making it a powerful finisher that contributes significantly to wiping out enemies at the end of the skill combo. Hisui, the Blade of the Nichirin-kai, is arriving on Lumia Island. Use her dynamic skill set to counter enemy movements, relentlessly corner them, and lead your team to victory. That wraps up the Lumiapedia for our 78th test subject, Hisui. And I'll see you next time.